Hello everybody and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22. Firstly, an apology that I couldn't do the last episode. It was I was due to record it on Friday the 9th of September, but the Queen died the day before, and for some reason I felt really upset. I don't know her personally or anything, but I was just not in the mood for making a video. It was just a bit of a shock. So anyway, I'm back on the horse now, and we're down here at the shop to buy some spruce trees or some saplings, spruce saplings. So let's do that. So yeah, tree saplings. We want all spruce, and we want 200. So there's 10 in. So we need 10 of these. In other words, yes. Okay, I think I bought 10. Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay, alright, let's do a bit of auto-loading here. Okay, alright, let's get off to the forest. Now, before we go to the forest, here's our field, which we've done a little bit of work on. But you'll see that it's got weeds all over it, so I'd like to try and fix the weeds later on. The only problem is, if I fix them now, I'll have to fix them again at first growth when we plant cotton in here. But so be it. I'd like to get the best yield out of this field. And on that note, I would like to get like a beehive, because that's supposed to improve the yield. Put a beehive somewhere around here on the edge of the field. So we'll do all that later on, but first of all, we need to go and plant some more trees. Now, we've planted 300 spruce in this forest so far, and I'd like to plant, I'm not sure how many. I think maybe 200 will be it. I don't really know if the whole forest will be filled up after that, but let's find out. Let's go up here and do a bit of auto unloading if I can. Careful not to run over the trees. Right, let's auto unload. Okay, so I had a handy way of telling me where I'd finished last time, and actually it doesn't matter if I run over these trees, they'll still be there. But here's my stump grinder. So I'll just attach to this, and then I'll put all this on a fast forward, but I'll see you when I've planted 200. Well, I think it's a pretty good job that trees grow randomly, because these trees have been planted pretty randomly, but it's just because it's difficult to see them. I feel like I need another sort of 10 trees here, but I've run out of trees now. Just one more. There's just a little bit more room here to plant trees. I feel like I could put another 10 in, but they come in pallets of 20. But maybe that's enough. I think now I've planted, let me just turn this off. I think I've planted 400 spruce trees here. I wonder how many there were to start with. But now we have to wait we have to wait 9 months, so that would be October, I suppose. We planted them all in January, so in October they'll be in their first growth stage, and the original ones we planted will be in their second growth stage. So, now I'm undecided. What I might do actually is see if I can use power tools to spawn another pallet of trees. Just indulge me for a second. No, it didn't work. It didn't work, so I think I'll just leave it. I'm just a bit bothered that I could put more trees in here, but maybe I'll do it later. I'll leave this stuff here just in case I decide to come back. So I'd like to do a really random thing now. Let's just leave this here and leave this here. I don't even think I need to go to the sawmill to do what I want to do. Let's just see if I can spawn there. The sawmill is just here. Now, oh, that's not the sawmill. The sawmill is just here. So it's been bugging me for a while that we've had planks. Let's just have a look at our productions. Yeah, we've had planks and they've been selling all this time, but I'd like to have them storing. But what I'd like to do is put a sell everything point here. I don't know why I haven't thought of it before, but we haven't been able to sell them because there's nowhere to sell them apart from our carpentry. And if we take them to the carpentry, which we own, they'll be turned into furniture. I just want to be able to sell planks. That's it. So what I'll do is go to construction and go to selling points and go to the sell everything point here, and we'll put this down. I'll just put it down just here. So now when we get our planks, when they spawn, and there's loads of wood in here actually, we'll just take them over here to sell them, because at the moment they're being sold directly from the factory and it's losing us 40% of the price, which I'm not a fan of. So now let's go back to the New Holland tractor, and I want to do something about the weeds now on this field 20. Actually there's so many trees here, look at this. Yeah, I think this is a good job. It's just bugging me that last little bit where there's no trees. But anyway, so I'd like to do something about the weeds on this field down here. Now I'm thinking it's got snow on it, but it's not, it's lime, isn't it? So let's go and have a look at it. Yeah, this has been bugging me for ages. Look at these weeds. Even if I have to do this twice, I'd like to do it now. So I'm going to hire the normal thing that I hire, which is the sprayer. Yeah, it's the John Deere sprayer. I don't think we've got one. Have we got one? No. So we need, yeah, we do need See and Spray. So we need to put that on. It makes it much more expensive. So let's lease that, and we'll go and get it from the shop. And I'll see you back here. Okay, so this is phase probably 67 of improving this field. I'd like to put, I said before actually, I'd like to put a beehive down to, I hope that improves the yield. I never normally have beehives, but I'd like to just try one. And there was a chap that did mention getting a beehive, so I think it's a good idea. So, and also we're not doing much with our bakery at all. We're making bread in it, but we're not doing anything else apart from that. So, oh, I'm lined up completely wrong. So I'd like to try and make some sugar at some point and turn the milk into butter. We needed like a dairy for that. So I need to work on that. But for the moment, I'll do this on a bit of a fast forward because it's a bit of a slow job. So I'll see you when it's done. I'd like to try and buy more fields before we get to the end of this second year. This second year ends in this coming August. We started off on August about 18 months ago. So I'd like to get a sugar field. I was just talking about this earlier, like getting the bakery, but we don't have any way of making sugar at the moment. So I'd like to get a field, I think in September. I think sugar harvests in September. So I'd like to have a look then. I was talking before about getting that massive field on the map. I think it's field 20. But I'm not too bothered about that. I'd like to get a couple of other fields before we get to the end of this year. Okay, this is a job well done, and I'm glad I've done this actually, because it was really bugging me. Now, I'll let that go, and now I would like to put down a beehive at the side. I never normally have beehives, but somebody got me thinking about it, and I think I will do it. Let's go to construction, and bees. So, I'd like the biggest one possible, which is probably this one. 33 Langstrom hives. That's 10 in there, and there's 33 in there. And what do we need to do to them? We don't need to put anything in them. I mean, it's just bees, isn't it? So, let's put one on the side of the field. How many should we have? Just one? Well, I'll just start with one, and I'll put it somewhere fairly flat. So, I'll put it just here. Haha, and I heard the bees. So this is brilliant. And I suppose we'll get... Do we need to put a collection point down? I think we do. Let's just have a look for that. Okay, it must be this. A pallet collection point. So that will just go next to it, I suppose. Just here? Okay, just there. Yeah, I'm glad we've got this, and we'll see if it affects the yield. Now let's just stand on this field. I like to do that after everything. So the pH is perfect, the nitrogen is perfect. I mean, it doesn't look very much like a perfect field to me. It looks like the surface of Mars or something. But it is. We have put lime and slurry down on it. So I think what I'll do now, and this is what I'd like to do in reality, but I can never do, is skip all the way through January and February and get to March really quickly. So I'm going to take everything back to the farm, and I'll see you back there, and then we'll skip on to March. Okay, I'll see you in February. Okay, let's just check on the animals, and then we'll skip on to February the 2nd. So the chickens are okay. Yeah, they've got lots of food. The cows, the TMR's running out. Everyone's fine. Let's skip on to February the 2nd. Okay, I'm sure the animals are all still alive, so I'll see you in March. It's good to get out of January and February. I mean, if you're like me and you suffer the winter blues a little bit, I'm not a fan of January and February. I just want to get through them as quickly as possible. So that's what we've done. So I think what we should do now is just check on the animals one more time. So the TMR, there's no TMR. We're going to go make that straight away with our new telehandler. And we've got loads of eggs, so we're going to sell everything first of all, but let's make TMR, then sell everything, and then go and plant some sugar. So let's go down to this telehandler. I'm never very sure if it's on or not, but let's get overloading anyway. Okay, and let's make some more TMR. Okay, that's the TMR done. What about the chickens? We should fill up their their grain actually. They've got grass. The sheep have got loads of grass. So let's just do the chickens. Okay, that's the chickens done. Now I think what we should do is sell everything we've got, everything I can find. It doesn't matter if it's not the peak time. I just want to get some more money in the bank because we're a bit short of funds at the moment. So I'll get the... Yeah, I'm going to buy this trailer actually. It's on lease, but I can buy it. I've got the lease to own mod, so I can buy it. And that's the same with the telehandler. I'll buy that when I've got the funds. But we've needed one of these trailers for a long time, and it's not expensive. So anyway, I'll see you when I'm all loaded up. Well, I'm all loaded up, but before I go, I'd like to go over to the big field, field 20, and see if there's any honey. Can I visit? I'm not sure I can visit. So anyway, I'll go to the carpentry and I'll visit that, and let's get over to the beehive. Hey, we've got some honey. Well, that's very good. I wonder if there's any more. It looks like only room for one pallet to spawn here. Any more? Just a bit. So, I'll leave that here actually. But what I will do is go to the sawmill because I think there's bound to be some planks there. So let's just pop over there. Yeah, planks here. So I'm just going to sell these. Okay, and I nearly forgot that we've also got a spinnery now, so let's just go down to that. The spinnery is down here. I think it's this one here. Yes. Let's see what we've got here. Aha! And fabric. So the wool is running out, I think. We need to put more wool in here, and let's see how much we can sell this fabric for at the moment. So at Grocery Mart, it's actually a pretty good price. What month are we in now? March, but 3456, and the top price is 3531. I think I'm going to come and sell this actually. So I'm going to pop down. I'm going to pop down here and pick it up. Okay, well we need to bring some more wool down here, I think, because I think it's running out. But I won't do that now. I'll do that some of the time. But let's just get over to Grocery Mart. Okay, this is our first time selling fabric, so hopefully we'll get a good price for this lot. Brilliant. 51,000 plus 5,000. What's that? About 56,500? That's fantastic. Right, now onto some serious business because I'd like to start planting sugar and it's the time for it, March. So I need to go to the shop and pick up a direct planter. There's a weird thing going on with all the cars. They're all stopping for me on the opposite side of the road. I'm not sure why that is. But anyway, do you know what? I think we need to get the this T8 service because it's very slow at the moment. It should be about 33 miles an hour. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Yeah, repair. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, so now we need a direct planter. So let's have a look for one of those. Okay, I'm going to go for this Kinsey Blue Drive. I've used this one before and it was pretty good. And the width is 12 meters, so that's pretty good. So I'm just going to hire this. It needs... I'll bump up the speed actually to like 15 miles an hour. It needs 300 horsepower. We've nearly got that, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, let's hire it. So, yeah, this one here. So, we need some seed as well. I mustn't forget that. So we'll get... I'm not sure the capacity. I'll just get 3 bags of this. Okay, I'll sort all this lot out and I'll see you at the field. Okay, I'm not sure if I said I was planting sugar beet before, but I'm not planting sugar beet, I'm planting cotton because this field I think is too big for sugar beet. Sugar beet takes a long time to harvest with those harvesters with the really small headers. I have used this one before, but I just need to remind myself how to use it. So I guess you unfold it like this. I've got it selected to cotton, and we'll get to the corner of the field. I think I've destroyed somebody's... What's that? Uh-oh. Oh dear. I didn't do that, honest. So it feels like we have to unfold it a bit more, but I don't think we do. I think we just need to get into the corner of the field and get started. So I like this bit because this field at the moment looks to me like the surface of Mars or something, and we're turning it into like a Persian rug. I always say this. I've said this before probably, but I do like it when you turn it from one foul-looking thing into something much more delightful. Anyway, so I think that I'll put this on a little time lapse. I might not be able to get all this finished by the end of the episode, but I'll do a bit of a time lapse. So I think this is all I can do today. I've kind of run out of time. So this is a big field. Obviously it takes a long time to do anything on this field. So I'll just switch everything off. So thanks for joining me today. We've got quite a lot done. We planted all those trees. That was fantastic, and I'd like to see that in October. We'll get there soon enough. And we'll finish off this field next time. And there's plenty more to do, more fields to buy, etc, etc. So thanks very much. See you next time. Bye for now.